Okay, you guys are gonna have to excuse me for not using my regular review table, but I just got off work and I'm actually pretty tired, a little tired, and I want to not waste as much time as possible. So if you guys have seen my previous videos with my display or TV comparisons, you'll know why I got this. This is the Orei BK104 HDMI splitter. So Orei has 4 versions of the splitter. They have the 1x2, meaning 1 input, 2 outputs, which is like $54.99. And then they have the 1 input, 4 outputs, which is this one, BK104. And then they have the BK102A, which is a 1 input, 2 outputs with audio extractor. And then the 104A, 1 input, 4 outputs with the audio extractor. I decided to get this one, BK104, without the audio extractor because I don't really need it. I probably don't even need 4 outputs, but who knows? I might. I know I definitely need at least 3 outputs. If you guys have seen my last video comparison, I actually do need at least 3 outputs. So I got the 4. And this one retails on Amazon for $69.99. No coupons, but they did, at the time that I got it, free Prime 1-day delivery. And their other one, the BK104A, which is like $79, $10 more, it has free overnight delivery. So this is how the box looks. Here on the bottom is all your features and also what it includes. The BK104, a power adapter and user manual, and on the sides just the name. These Orei splitters have gotten some pretty good reviews on Amazon, and the reason why I chose this is because of the positive reviews, and the other reason why I got this is because supposedly it has good customer support. Over 10 years of experience, full 1-year manufacturing support, and it's based in the USA. We offer lifetime local support is what it says. So let's open up this box and see what we get. So here is the Orei splitter. It's got some pretty good weight to it. It's all metal. I think it's made out of aluminum. I could be wrong, but it is all metal. So let's look at this later. Let's see what else is in the box. But you guys would probably already know because I read it out. So here's the power adapter. You got like this and this for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, here's the power adapter. And your free extended warranty. It says register your product. It takes less than a minute. And you get a free additional 6 months from the 1-year warranty at orei.com. Register. And then here's the instruction manual. Okay, so hopefully this not only has duplicate, but it'll also have just the separate things like what I do on the separate display outs, like what I have on my monitor and TVs right now. So here on the manual, it says the BK104 splitter is a powerful device designed to split a single HDMI signal into 4 separate HDMI outputs. So pause that and read it for yourself. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically it can do 8K at 60 and 4K at 120, and it supports VRR, variable refresh rate, and Dolby Vision, among others codes. So features and package contents, there you go. You can pause that and read it for yourself. You guys have already seen the package contents, but I want to see is if you can actually do not only the simultaneous one, but like different ones. I will find out. Okay, let's take a closer look at the splitter box itself. You know, they don't include as an HDMI cable, but that's fine because most people will have their own HDMI cables, if you guys are wondering. Yeah, this is brushed metal. It's cold to the touch, and it doesn't seem like it'll track fingerprints, as you can see. But I haven't eaten yet, so we'll find out after I eat. Here on the back is the HDMI in and then the out for all 4. There's a plug for the DC 5-volt power connector, and then here on the sides is some vents so that this splitter does not overheat. Okay. All right, so short walkthrough. Let's plug it in and see how it works. Okay, first off, let me show you guys how this thing works. So all you do is line up the grooves right there like so, and then you turn it and you hear a snap and it locks into place. And right here it says it. To open, you press this button here and you turn it counterclockwise. To lock it into place, you turn it clockwise, and that's how that works. Okay, first off, I wanted to show you guys how I have it plugged in. So first off, the power cord is a pretty good length. It's like a little over 6 feet, so you should have plenty of room, I guess. And then here is a HDMI out 2, and this one is connected to my new Innocent 48-inch 4K OLED monitor. HDMI output 1 is for the LG C3, and then the input is connected to my Acer Predator Helios right there. Okay, so I did get it to work. It is plug and play. You don't need to do anything special. Let me show you through the 48-inch Innocent. But see, the only thing is, because my source is the laptop and I put it on duplicate these displays, the resolution is only going to be the resolution of the laptop, which is down here, 2560 by 1600. I can't increase that resolution to, or can I? 3840 by 2160? Okay, never mind. I guess I can. But will the Acer be at that resolution? Okay, so the Acer, I guess, doesn't need to be at that resolution because the Acer now looks like that. And so, yeah, I duplicated the displays. So now, let me back up the camera or my smartphone. Let's play a video. Okay, this should be pretty good because now they're all going to be synced up when I'm doing these display comparisons. We're going to play a quick video of the Sony Bravia A1 OLED demo video. Okay, so we know duplicate mode works, but can I make them all separate? So I'm gonna go back to, we're just gonna go to the Innocent and bring up the display settings. There we are. Let me get up close. We're gonna go to extend these displays and see what happens. I'm gonna say keep changes. So when I do extend the displays, all I get is this on the Acer. So with the Acer laptop, it does not let me do these connections separately, as you guys can see. So now the displays, both of them, like the LG says no signal, and the my Innocent monitor just turned off. So it's not possible to make them like extend displays. You can only do, get in here up close, we can only do duplicate these displays with the splitter. What if I do show only on one? What happens if I do that? Okay, so if I do show only on one or show only on two, same thing. So in order to get the splitter to output this video, you have to duplicate these displays. And once you hit duplicate these displays, then all of them start to work, as you can see right there. So the duplicate the display part works, but now if I want to use all my monitors separately again, I'm gonna have to basically unplug the HDMI outputs from the splitter and use them as I normally use them when I don't have the splitter. So it is what it is, I guess. It would have been nice to have it where you can just keep them separate, but it's not possible, at least not with this splitter. So what do I think about this Orei splitter? Well, if you want to use it for other than duplicate displays, you might have to look for another splitter. But if you want it to use it for the intended use that I want to use it for, which is to use it for duplicate displays and stuff like that, then it does work. And so that is that. So out of curiosity, I wanted to see if this HDMI splitter right here, Orei 4K HDMI splitter, could also work with a Samsung phone in DeX mode. So I'm going to plug it in right now. Boom. And let's see what happens. And as you guys can see, I'm now in DeX mode. So DeX mode can work with the Orei 4K splitter. So there I am in DeX mode. But now let's say I want to exit DeX mode. So I'm going to go here, exit DeX mode. Now it mimics the screen of the phone, as you can see from here and here. So I can do stuff like this on both TVs. Excuse me if I don't have super wide mode on this thing. But as you guys can see, I could even plug the Orei 4K splitter into my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and use it for either DeX mode or just whatever this is, the phone mode. Okay, I'm gonna add this in. I was gonna get ready to make some B-roll for this video. I wanted to put it in duplicate mode, duplicate displays again via the Orei 4K, and I'm gonna walk you guys over here. So here I am. It's plugged the same way as it was before. So I have the input over here, the HDMI input of the Acer onto the input right there. And then same thing, the LG is outputted, and same thing with the Innocent 4K. But something strange and magical happened. For some reason, I am now in extend desktops to this display. Even on Orei's website, if you guys have seen the advertising stuff that I put on from their page, it says that it will not do extend displays. But look at this. I am on extend this display. And now all my monitors can be separate displays, just like before when I wasn't plugged into the Orei splitter. The only thing is this time out though, but the only thing is now is that on my Innocent and the LG, I can't use the 120 hertz refresh rate. Make this bigger and I'll show you guys what I mean. So number one is the Acer Predator Helios, if you guys don't know. And here is the resolution of the Acer 2560 by 1600. I have it scaled to 125%. I have all of them scaled to 125%. But now if we go here to advanced display and see display 1 says internal display, for refresh rate, I'm right there. I'm capped at 250 hertz, which is the refresh rate it was on. So that's all good. On the Innocent right here, which is number 3, I'm at the full resolution, 3840 by 2160p. If I go to advanced display, I'm now limited to 60 hertz. If I try to go 120, it won't work. It'll just give me a black screen, which let me show you guys. I'm going to put it back on the Acer. If I try to go to 120 hertz or even that 138 hertz, the screen will lose its signal, as you guys could see, because it wants everything. Here's the LG, here's the Innocent, and here's the Acer. So it won't let me do it. So I have to revert display. And now it goes back to that. We're all back now to where it was. And see, this is what it has for the Innocent LG TV. If I go to the LG right here, number 2, same thing. I'm at full resolution. Go to advanced display. and that I'm limited to 60 hertz. So I even tried to use the NVIDIA control panel, which let me go to the Innocent now, and we'll pop up the NVIDIA display panel right there. So these two right here, LG Electronics 1 of 2, LG Electronics G-Sync, that's for the LG TV and the Innocent display. And if I try to make any changes on this, it'll do the same thing. Which, let me take you guys back to here, to the Acer, because the Acer is the main display, so I don't lose anything. But if I try to, it has them both as TVs now, in other words, which the LG is, but the Innocent is a monitor. So see here, if I go to PC now, I can't do this. Go to PC 2160. I'm going to go to 3840 by 2160 on the PC. And then I'm going to try to change the refresh rate through the NVIDIA control panel. And hit apply. And see now, I again lose my signal to the other, to the Innocent, because it says, it's a the desktop configuration change, would you like to keep it? I'm probably going to say no, because I want to have the Innocent keep its signal with the Acer Predator Helios right there. I can't even change this part right here. Use NVIDIA color settings. If I try to use the NVIDIA color settings to like 10-bit and 32-bit highest, whatever, it'll do the same thing. So if I go to the LG one again, this is the TV. And for the LG, if I try to go to PC mode, you can see there is no 3840 by 2160p. It only has the TV native and then 60 hertz right there. It is what it is. I'm willing to take that compromise of not having them at their 120 hertz refresh rate, as long as the Acer is. And even the Acer, I probably don't need it to be at its 250 hertz refresh rate, but it's good to know that it still has it. So if I were to game on the Acer, I can keep that 250 hertz refresh rate, but not on the other three. So now I'm back to being where it was before, or I'm in extended display mode. It's the way it was before, as you guys can see. So that's nice to have. If I want to go back to duplicate displays, I can do that also. Okay, now also there's some new settings. So you guys just saw, if I click the display one, which is the Acer, it'll have these options: extend a desktop to this display, duplicate desktop 1 and 3, or duplicate desktop 1 and 2. But if I click the LG TV, it still gives me the extend desktop to this display, but it'll also give me the option to duplicate desktop on 2 and 3, or duplicate desktop on 1 and 2. If I go to the Innocent, click that one, it'll give me the extend desktop to this display, disconnect this display, duplicate desktop on 2 and 3, and duplicate desktop on 1 and 3. So if I duplicate desktop on 2 and 3, which is the Innocent and the LG, now I can do my comparison videos on the both of them with the video running in sync. Okay, then if I click LG TV and Innocent 4K monitor, 48-inch 4K monitor, by just doing this, I'll duplicate desktop on 2 and 3. I'll hit that, wait for it to make its changes. And then I'm going to keep the changes. Boom. And see, now 1 is its own separate display and 2 and 3 are the same. So now let's see, I'm going to go to my folders. I'm going to go to my folder with my 4K HD demos, and I'll play a demo for you guys. Let's see, Sony Food Sizzle. Okay, so now it's playing on the Acer Predator, but if I move it here to the LG TV, it'll also actually play on the Innocent. Now I can do this and make my comparisons. Now I could still get all three to run the same display, but what I have to do for that is I have to turn off the PC, disconnect the cables, and then reconnect the cables to get it to where it runs all three again. which is kind of a hassle and a pain in the butt, but at least I have options now. So as you guys can see right here, I have all three of them again running the same video. So I can still do those type of comparisons, but now I have more options than ever before on the display settings and how I want to run them with this Orei 4K or 8K HDMI splitter, which is super nice. So I don't know what happened, if it was a Windows update, because I did receive a Windows update, or that I also got a new NVIDIA driver. I was able to download the new NVIDIA driver. So I don't know what it was that made these things just all be able to connect and then still have the extend desktop functionality. The only thing is, with them being hooked up to the Orei 4K, I'm limited to 60 hertz on all of the TVs. And like I said, I don't mind. I could still do the 120 hertz on the LG or the 138 hertz on the Innocent, but I would have to have either one of them, the LG or the Innocent, disconnected. And as you guys have seen, I could still do 250 hertz on the Acer Predator regardless. So that's nice. It's kind of a hassle to get them to run on all three again, because I have to turn off the PC and then restart it, disconnect the cables and everything like that. But I think it's worth it, because now I have so much more options on being able to do display comparisons and things like that. So that is that. So still gonna keep this Orei 8K 4K HDMI splitter, even if I wouldn't be able to use extend display mode. But now that I can use extend display mode and also use duplicate display mode for all three screens, is a bonus. And yeah, I don't know what happened, but everything is working the way I wanted it to work. So I'm happy. If you guys are interested in this Orei 4K 8K 1:4 HDMI splitter, I'll put the links in the description. If you guys happen to use that link, you not only will be helping out my channel, but you will be helping out my charity, the Wounded Warriors Foundation for Disabled Veterans. And if you guys haven't already, follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and workout tips. And that's where you guys can get a hold of me if you need to get a hold of me for any questions on this video and any other videos that I have done or will do in the future. So that is it. Till next time, everybody. Hope you have an amazing day. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.